Good evening, and welcome once again to the Whiskey Cowboy Live. Today's date is March 27th, 2025. It's 2025, isn't it? No, it's 2024. I lost a year. I wrote 2020. It's not 2025. Sometimes I miss half a week. It's 2024. Holy crap. It is a Wednesday, believe it or not. Believe it or not. Can't believe I said 2025. I lost a whole year. 2024. Dang it. Hey, turn that off. There we go. Turn that off. There we go. 2024. Wednesday. Waiting for everyone to show up and say hello. There we go. That's a little nicer. digging into my kidneys. It is a Wednesday. Interesting week thus far. Raining outside now. Beautiful day this morning. Or rain this morning. Beautiful day all day. Rain this evening. I don't mind the rain. It's the swings back and forth. You know, you want to stay overcast all day. That's fine. Man, just shifts kind of get to me. Put up the birdhouses out on the front porch today. They've been last couple of years. The little birds have been making homes in my light. My porch. Let's go to the internet. See if we got it there. There we go. There we go. Big picture. The light is actually back. It's behind this post, the left post there. It's between the post and the front door, but the angle it's covering up. And I got one pane of glass on the light that had been broken out. And the birds been nesting in there. So whenever they're nesting, we don't turn the light on. So this time we say, we're gonna get some bird nests, some homes for them, bird homes, bird houses. So we put a couple small ones up there. I want them on the inside, but the problem is I have a sunscreen that I put on hooks that goes from this post here on the left. It goes this one, then there's another one to the right that you can't see, and then wrap around the other side. It keeps the sun probably about between 5:30 and 6:30. I think is about when the sun comes in and hits through the porch there. So if we want to sit on the porch at night, then we just put the sunshade up for that hour or so, hour and a half. Then after that, and the sun is set down over the horizon, we can take that off again. Well, with these birds' nests on the opposite side, I couldn't put the sunshade, so I'd put one up and said, crap. I like how it looked. But, non-functional. So I said, hey, how about on the outside? So I put on the outside, and as you can see, they have plenty of room. They're protected from the rain coming down because there's an overhang, and then there's the rain gutter as well. It looks dirty. It looks like it is. We've got some dirt on here. I gotta get that cleaned up. But on this house, it looks really dirty on the siding. It's not that dirty. It's a combination of light and stuff like that. But I will get it cleaned up this spring. I haven't done spring cleaning yet. And I have a plant hook on this side and on this other side, so they can still have our nice hanging plants. Good evening, Laurel. Welcome to the show. I'm just blathering on here, waiting for everyone to slide in. Showing the two little bird houses that I put up today. And then hopefully when the girls get out of... got a sneeze coming. Excuse me. When the girls get out of our light, got a light on our front porch, then we can block that off and they'll be all happy with their two new homes. They can choose two homes. Thank you. Tonight's coffee is chocolate-covered strawberries from Dunkin' Donuts. Nummy num. Nummy num. Get back to camera. Hey. Get all situated here. In the news front, sounds delicious. What? Oh, it is. Yeah, I love it. This is my last pot of this one. I told the missus, go ahead and put it on the list. We got to pick some up. Breaking news out of Reno, Nevada. 57-year-old man won women's powerlifting competition for the 2024 Weightlifting Masters National, which took place on the 21st to 24th. Another man, old man. Well, it's old man. Well, our age bracket. 57. Get out of here. Pat says, looking forward to my Hummers coming back. Back in May. A bit away yet. Yeah, we had some coming in last year. We had 2 years, we had none. But last year they started coming back in. I still didn't look into the Missouri SAPA. That was you, Pat, right? Brought that up. I got to look into that. I had other homework that I had to do. Had to check in on some things for folks. And I didn't get around to that. Oregon is shutting down small farms, and that's including private entities, as long as they fall under their CAFO, which is caged animal feeding operation. So if you put your chickens in at night and they're inside and you've got either gravel or cement floors, then you fall under that and they're going to shut you down unless you have $100,000 worth of improvements put on your property. It's absolutely insane. DJ. Hey, DJ, welcome to the show. That must be Donna. See, I was quick this time. I was about to, hey, you been to the show, DJ? Yes, you have. That's DJ. That's Donna. Whoa, Donna. But yeah, so they're shutting down. They're trying to shut down the small chicken farmers and sheep herders and milking operations and the whole 9 yards. You know, the only ones that can afford to do it is the big operations. So they're going to court over that crap. Donna says, sorry, I was watching something on Rumble and didn't switch. That's not a problem. It's not a problem. As long as I know who it is this time. It's like, oh, yeah. See, I was quicker on the draw that time. It's like, oh, got it. That's Donna. Thought you meant might have been one of those, could have been like a DJ as in the music people. Could have been one of those young fellers from Germany. She goes, no, not from Germany, not a young feller. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. chose Nicole Shanahan as his vice president pick. She says, DJ said, Donna says I'm quick. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah, he's, well, anybody who thought he ever had a chance of making it into the White House, he just shot himself in the foot, because this ain't the gal. He's not going to take a single vote away from Trump with this pick. He might take some away from Biden, but he ain't going to take a single vote against Trump, away from Trump. Crazy. Showing his leanings by this pick. Laurel says he just blew it with that chance. Yeah, big time. Oh, it sort of looks okay on paper until you actually look into who everybody is and you go, no, ain't no way. So, yeah, that's that. The Treasury Secretary was questioned in front of Congress this last week. And asked, hey, what about Biden? What about Biden? And the Social Security issues looming ahead. And she goes, the president doesn't have a plan. He has principles. Yeah, he ain't going to be paying checks out every month with principles. It would have been I wish she had, well, not I wish. It would have been better for her to just say he doesn't have a plan and just left it at that. He hasn't worked things out yet. Good, leave it there. But then to try to act like, they got to throw that virtue signal shit in there. He doesn't have a plan. He just has principles. He doesn't have fucking principles. Biden has no principles. Biden has never had principles. Biden's principles get blown around in the wind like a tumbleweed. That's his principles. But yeah, it would have been much better for her as if she just said he doesn't have a plan. Don't try to virtue signal on top of that. That's absolutely ludicrous. Lunar Christ. Hey, we got a solar eclipse coming up. I am not one bit interested in it. I don't know about you. You all interested in it? Are you guys all interested in the solar eclipse? The missus asked me about that this last week. She goes, oh, what about this date? And I'm like, what date? Oh, there's supposed to be a solar eclipse. Oh, okay, let's look at it. Yeah, not interested. Ain't the first one. Ain't the first one since I've lived here. At this house. Laurel says, not really. Yeah, not really. I'm not. I guess up north. Up north, all the places are sold out. It's going to be a zoo getting up there. Donna says it's going right over us, and I'm not interested. Yeah, I don't see the appeal in it. It ain't the first. Look, if you're young and this is your first solar eclipse, yeah, cool. Go have at it. All of us here have seen multiple solar eclipses in our lifetime. Pat's she's not interested either. So I just don't get it. I guess, if you're a people person and you want to hang around a gaggle of people that are getting all excited about shit, yeah. I was more interested, they had the lunar eclipse. What was that, like 8 years ago? When was the lunar eclipse? I was more interested in that because we don't see that as often. We see solar eclipses all the time. Lunar eclipse. I went down to my valley and Laurel says I don't like people. I like people. I like people when I want to be around people. And that's it. I like to not be around people. I'm a social guy. I'm a personable guy. Told you about when I stopped in. I was delivering eggs the other day. Stopped in at my mailbox in Concord. Place was busy. Donna says she likes 7. I walk past people, of course, because I wasn't in line for anything, and I get almost to my mailbox. How you doing, Mr. Whiskey? I'm doing fine, thank you. Checked my box, it was empty. And wish everybody a good evening. That's my exposure. Hey, people are great to be around when I want to be around them, but I like not being around them when I don't want to be around them. Laurel says, let me rephrase that. I don't like hordes of people all at one place. Yeah, the missus is the same way. Well, she doesn't like people. She doesn't like people, and she doesn't like crowds. I don't mind crowds. I'm a people watcher. I've said that before. I'm a people watcher. I don't like being stuck in some place, and I don't like being confined. But I'll sit and I'll watch people. Donna says most of them are family. So I have to like, you don't have to like family. What the hell? No, you don't. No, hey, Donna, you don't have to like them. That's a secret, I'll tell you. Little bit of whiskey cowboy wisdom there. You don't have to like family. You don't even have to get along with family. It's good to get along when you can, but you don't have to like or get along with family. No. I can tell you there's been plenty of folks in my life, family and whatnot, that have not liked me. And that's fine. To me, if you don't like me, it tells me a whole hell of a lot about your character. That's Donna says, I'll never tell. Well, there you go. There you go. You just put a nice facade on and let it go. Here's another thing that people who know me know this. If we're all having a conversation and I'm actively involved in it, there's an exchange, you're okay. If I'm letting you do all the talking and I'm not talking back, you may think things are fine. No. No. If I am not actively engaged with you, talking in the conversation, then, yeah, chances are, you ain't made it. You ain't made it. Donna says, I'm feeling blessed right now. Yeah. Well, you're a captive audience. I got to talk to somebody. And I'm the only one right now that's being vocal. But yeah, in the real world, look, you don't have to guess. A lot of people guess, oh, gee, does John like me or not? Well, is John talking to you? Chance, if no, you come over to a gathering or whatever, and I'm talking to everybody and stuff, and I'm not saying a word to you. Yeah. You might have pissed me off, or you might not have made the list. So no, I got no problem. I got no problems with not liking family members or anything like that. Donna says, I really don't care. What don't you care about? That if people like you or not? Or if I like you or not? You better care if I like you or not. I got the power here. I can silence you. Silence! Oh, my goodness. Oh, let my beard grow out. Seems to be coming in fine. Not bothering me too much. It's about an inch and a half longer than I usually keep it. I'm just letting it grow. Let's see. Hasn't bothered me, so letting it go. Oh, and Donna says she'll never tell again. Yeah. Play those cards right. Just always keep them guessing. But yeah, that's in the real world. That's a good indicator right there. ZZ Topper by Summer. Oh no, no, I don't think so. No, I won't let it grow that long. I might let it grow bushier, but I no, I'm not going to get it like mid chest. No. I don't think. I've never had it that long. As it is right now, it's about as long as I've ever had it. Now, my son, he's like, yeah, let it grow. Do it. It's like, oh, come on now. Yeah. Never had it like that. So we'll see how far it goes. Y'all saw one of my grandchildren. It's not my son's kid. It's a kid of my grandson from my oldest daughter. My son isn't the oldest. Let's pull it on up here. There he is. Donna says, I think the longer it is, the older you look. Yeah, that's my problem. I want to lose 10 years. I just cut it back. It's not that my beard makes me look older than I am. It's just that when I cut it shorter, it makes me look younger than I am, which is fine. That's fine, but yeah. Let's pull this on up here. Donna's not what's the term? tired. Can't think of the term. It's not political. It's diplomatic. There we go. Anyways, she's not very diplomatic and stuff. Like when she asked me, "Did you lose some weight?" Like, Donna, shut up. You don't ask that question. Now she's thrown out there. I think the longer it is, the older you look. Well, thank you kindly. It's okay. Oh, Donna. Okay, let's bring this up. Let's bring this up here. There it is. There's my little guy. He's there barefoot and all. He had a trip to the State House, New Hampshire State House this week, a couple days ago. The day I posted this, was it yesterday? Yesterday, he had a class field trip. So there he is with his little vest and everything, little dapper fella. Went up and saw Governor Sununu. I was waiting for people to go, oh, he's a dark feller. Yeah. Yeah, I've told people, I always get a kick out of people when somebody tried to insult me the other day with their racist bullshit. And he's talking about, I'm just a stupid white guy that's a pussy and I'm too afraid to go into black neighborhoods and I've never talked to a black person in my life. Look, I was in the field artillery. Don't tell me I'm not. I've been around a few black people, and I've got 3 half-black grandbabies from 2 different daughters. So don't act as if I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Laurel says he's a cutie. Donna says he looks like a future politician. God, I hope not. I hope not. Let's see, whatever. What did he say? I want to quote him here. Quote before he left is, Sununu is trash, Biden is a hair sniffer, Trump 2024. That's from my little guy, Marcus. Donna says that she's joking. He's a doll. He's 9 years old. 9 years old. Marcus. Sununu is trash. Biden is a hair sniffer. Trump 24. Well, there you have it, folks. There you have it. From the mouths of babes. Oh, goodness. That was funny. I wasn't expecting it. I was like, oh, that's a good picture. Another one, he was saluting, but he was too close to the TV, so he was all in shadow. You couldn't see him. Saw those pictures, and I said, yeah, go ahead and ask her if I can snag a picture and post up. I'll just not mention anything too in particular about him, but thought that was a nice picture. Share it with y'all. Yep. Yeah. Got me thinking about things, because the grandbabies, they're young. Well, they're young. Yeah, some of them like approaching closer to 20 each year goes by. Hey there, Peggy. She says, hey there, I made it. Just a bit late. No, that's okay. Well, you're fine. It's not even 25 after yet. But getting the canoe all worked up, I'll be able to bring some of them out with me, too. I can bring 2 youngins with it. It's a 16-footer. So I had when I was a kid. And we'd put 2 adults and 2 kids in it. We had more than that, but that's all that went. So you can put 2 adults and two kids in that. 2 adults have their seats, and then the kids sit between the 2. One in front and one in back of the mid-thwart. Plenty stable, hold up enough. It's a classic prospector shape. So yeah, good steady. So yeah, I can bring the grandkids and grandnephews and nieces. Or I can just bring one of their folks and one or two kids, whatever it is. Then I can take my canoe and we'll all go out together. My canoe, they're all going to be my canoes, but you know what I mean. My solo. So that's going to be fun. I have decided to do the two colors. The tannish cream color on the bottom and then red on the sides. I've decided to do that because I'm figuring it's going to take 2 quarts to do it anyways. So I think if I'm going to do 2 quarts, I'll go ahead and do that. Colors cost the same. If I get 2 things of red or 1 thing of creamy color and 1 thing of red, it's going to cost me the same. So that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Still no word on the dulcimer. Let's see here. Excuse me. No. Still no word. Laurel says, I figured you'd do the 2 colors. Now, why is that? Why'd you figure that? She's probably going to say, every time you say, if you're going to do something, do it right. No, red would work. It was red the whole time. But I think the cream also shows the scratches less on the bottom than red or darker colors. Yeah, I just think it looked nice. More work, but is that why you figured I'd be doing the 2 colors? Still haven't heard back from Lincoln yet. My nose is starting to itch. Yeah, I sent out two contacts. One with Laurel says exactly. He kept talking about it. Yeah, because it was like my gut instinct was, oh man, to do a 2-tone because 2 tones look so nice. Not that a solid red canoes look nice. Solid colors look nice. There's just something about a 2-tone, unless it's black. But black with a tan bottom looks nice too. But sent a contact out in the letter via Lincoln's website on their form mail. Didn't hear anything back. A few days afterward, I sent one right from mine. Still haven't heard anything back. I'll give them a call. At some point. Say, hey, I don't know whether you got my emails or not, but this is what I think. This is what I got going on. And see if they can send me a couple side decals. Because I think it'd look nice with their side decals on it. Doesn't need to. If they don't want the world to know that that's one of theirs, then that's fine. Still has the build plate on it and everything. So that's fine. But I think it'd look nice with Lincoln on the side. They're an old company. Well, old compared to a lot of stuff. I'm trying to think whether or not I think they might be older than Merrimack. I think they started up in the 50s in Massachusetts. They started up in the 50s in Massachusetts. And they moved a lot of their stuff to Maine. They got a big place in Maine. They do canoes, but they've switched primarily their sea kayaks. I had thought about getting a sea kayak. But then I thought about how it'd be a pain in the ass to get in and out of it. I'm a canoe guy. And like I said, I love being on the water, but I hate getting wet. And when you're using a kayak paddle, I don't care if you got the drip rings on there or not, you're going to get wet. And that's why you'd need a spray skirt or something. The top of the kayak keeps the stuff dry. But a canoe is so much easier. I can just drop my gear in it and I can step in and out. I don't have to worry about getting into the hole or anything. I bring my kayak paddle with me, my double-bladed, just in case if I need it, but I don't like using it. I really don't. I'm going to be doing a video here shortly, and I'm going to go over my paddles. My paddles, and then the paddles that I have for the spare canoe. Because I got enough. Like I said, I got enough life vests, and I've got enough paddles where even if you got a kid, because I got the small one that I had growing up. That one, then the mid-size paddle, that's good for females and teenage boys. And then the full size, It's my father's beaver tail. He didn't need it. It's like, yeah, it's a good size for me. That was too much. That was way bigger paddle than my dad needed. My dad was like 6'6", 6'7" maybe on a good day. On a good day, it's pretty short. Or not 6, 5'6", 5'7". Sorry about that. 5'6", 5'7" on a good day. That's short. I'm 6'4". It's like, he didn't need a paddle that long. Hey, Judy, welcome to the show. So, if it's long enough for me, if it's a big enough paddle for me, it's a big enough paddle for anybody. It's better to have a paddle too big in a lot of situations than a paddle not big enough. Now I'll go over paddles, different types, different shapes, why I have what I have. You don't need an expensive paddle to get going. You just need one that's decent. Nobody needs my otter tail paddle. And thank you, Laurel. I think Laurel was one of the people that helped fund that project. My walnut, my black walnut otter tail paddle. Oh, she's a thing of beauty. Oh, yeah. You don't need just shy of $400 paddle. You don't need that. I wanted it. It'd always been my dream. See, I'd grown up, my dad had beaver tail. And then there was regular paddles. Everybody had regular paddles. And the cool people had beaver tails. My dad has a beaver tail. And that's going with the other one, with the other canoe. So, of course, I got a beaver tail. And a standard. And a short. It's different needs. Are you in skinny water? If you're in really skinny water where you're going to hit rocks and stuff, you don't want your deep, long paddle. You're going to be banging that thing all over everything. So I generally say have two paddles at a minimum. You need one to get out there, but it's good to have two because then if one drops in, you got another one. So have two. Have a deep water and have a mid water. Because in mid water you can do a mid water and you can do shallow with it. But you don't want to do that with your long one. So I'll go over them. I got good paddles. My double-bladed is one of Aquabound's, not one of, it is their best-selling paddle. I call it a mid-range. It's not their lowest, and it ain't their highest. It's their mid-range, which is still good and expensive, but it's their most popular. Why? Because it's the mid-range. It's not entry-level, and it's not stupid. Stupid expensive. It's good to have stupid expensive if you can afford it. But yeah, I tend to go mid-range if you can handle it. If you can't, just make sure that you get what suits your needs. But yeah, if you're going to go canoeing, two paddles. Medium and a long. Yep. I'll go over that. So I'm looking forward to getting out on the water and sharing the experience with people because now I'll truly be able to because I got the 16-footer. And even if you're not experienced and you're coming out with me, I'll still give you the bigger canoe. You go, well, John, why don't you give him your canoe? Your canoe is lighter, and yeah, it is. It is. But they're also going to be taking a dunk in the water because it is super playful. You don't give my canoe to a new canoeer. No. They need they can do it, but they're going to have a miserable time, and they might flip it. It's really narrow, super light, super fast, super playful. Great if you know how to canoe. If not, get yourself a prospector style, which the 16-footer is. Rather you be slower and dry than faster and ass in the water. So yeah, you want to try it, you can try it, but no. You sit in my canoe and she'll be doing like this. It's like when you see people that aren't used to being in a kayak and they get in a sea kayak, which are narrower, And boy, they'll be tipping all over the place till they get the used of it and they can, let their hips roll. They're liable to they turn the damn thing over because they'll lock up. Most people, they'll lock up. As soon as you lock up, you're going in. You're going in. I'd rather people be slower, be in the steadier canoe, and I'll slow down for you. And you'll be happier. Going slower and not being wet is a much better experience than being super tippy, and then you end up, your core ends up hurting because you're not used to balancing your weight, and you cramps because you're not used to, and then you're overreacting and you'll flip. So yeah, no, I get the sports car and you guys get the Cadillac, and that's fine. Yep. So what else we got going on here? You got Gus showing at the show. Is he there? Is he hiding? Donnie says he's right in the weeds. So reading comments on my page. So yeah, I'm excited about it. The missus is fine. She's fine with it. She's excited for me because she knows I'm going to do it right. Yep. Yeah, Donna says that she takes turns. Yeah, weeds ain't deep enough for the two of you, huh? Just enough for one. Oh. Let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, Jill Biden in front of the Rights Council was saying that the United States is like Nazi Germany. And she even pointed out, did you know that in the early 1930s, Germany was the center for LGBTQ activity in Europe? And yeah, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And you know who complained about it first? It wasn't the Nazis. Contrary to what Jill and her idiotic ilk think, it wasn't the Nazis that had the biggest problem or the first problems with the whole LGBTQ crap going on in Germany. What they were doing is the whorehouses were overflowing into the streets, and people were having sexual relations out in the open. People were flaunting their sexuality. Men were dressing like women, and women were dressing like men. See, contrary to what they weren't claiming to be transsexual. They were transvestites. See, that's the biggest thing. Everybody thinks that, oh, gee, they're no. Transsexual is, there have been, but the vast majority of people that you saw that were dressing contrary to their gender were not transsexuals. They were transvestites, and there's a freaking difference. But the left likes to play it fast and loose. So she equated like, oh no, they were censoring books and stuff. Yeah, they were. Yes, they were. Some of the books were Nazi books, or were Jewish books. But a lot of them were smut stuff, pornography, and other stuff. And it was not the Nazis that went after this shit first. It was actually students in college. They weren't a political movement. They were students in college that decided to get more active in social and political stuff. The Nazis then took advantage of that movement and spread it. Yes, they became muscle. But not wanting LGBTQ crap and pornography in your child's public library in school is not akin to they're going to round everybody up and march them off to the gas chamber, as she was insinuating. She says it starts there and it goes to here and it goes there, and who's going to be next? Who's going to be? Yeah, they're going to be rounding. The only people rounding anybody up and abusing people are the left. It ain't the right. The people that want to keep this shit out of schools are not rounding anybody up and persecuting them. They're not. The right has not been burning down cities. Her demagoguery is outright evil. It's disgusting and evil. But she's Jill Biden. So there you have it. Crazy. The judge in charge of the Stormy Daniels case, which should not be a case. That should not be a case. That's absolutely stupid. I don't give a shit what you think about hush money to keep affairs quiet. Should not be a crime. The only crime is the extortion for the money. That's it. But simply paying somebody to be quiet should not be a crime. Trump wasn't the only person that did that. Lots of other people did that shit. Ain't nobody been prosecuted. But Trump's being prosecuted. And the judge just put a gag order on him. He can't talk about, according to the gag order, he cannot talk about, in public, about the prosecutors, witnesses, or jurors. Why the hell not? That's his First Amendment right. The last judge tried this shit. Mr. Weirdo. And it got struck down. Donna says half the politics. Yeah. It's politicians, movie stars, music artists. If you've got bankers, look, if you've got power and money, it is not unusual to be dipping your wick and or whatever when you weren't supposed to, and then paying somebody to keep their mouth shut about it. It's a story of human nature. I'm not justifying this. Keep your pecker in your pants. It's that simple. And it applies to females too. Aria Grande, she got a divorce. Why? Because she couldn't keep her legs. She couldn't keep her legs shut either. So it's not just it's not a phenomenon that's limited by gender. It's a phenomenon that tends to be limited by ability. Ability. Do you have the ability to be in this position? More and more women have, so more and more women have. But, yeah, so what? Why is it a criminal case? Why is it a case? It's a non-issue. Nobody cares. And they're acting as if, oh yeah, this is going to change people's minds. People knew about that shit when Trump ran the first time. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. Should they have? Yeah, maybe they should have. I cared. I've cared about Trump from before Trump was a politician. I've cared about Trump. Most people don't. They don't care. We are where we're at. It's not a criminal issue. You want to get to it? In most states, having an affair is a crime. People don't realize that. Yeah, you look at the laws in your books. Chances are it's still there. It's never prosecuted. So in my opinion, they should remove it from the books, but it's there. Yeah. Had pork chops tonight. And the missus had pork chops, potato salad, and green beans. I had pork chops, a few green beans, and rice-a-roni, buffalo style rice-a-roni. Not my favorite, but I'd gotten a couple boxes. They first came out. I was like, oh, let's give this a try. It's okay. It's okay. And a beer. Have a beer. I had some whiskey the other night. I had been alcohol free for a while. Oh, Donna says, I like your mug. What does it say? This is my let's see here. Trying to get it in there. You can see it right there. You probably can't read it as much because I got to change all my lighting around. It says, this dad is the man, the myth, the legend, 100% authentic, one of a kind. My youngest got me this. Here's another. I keep my pens and stuff in here. This is another dad mug. I'll read what that says. It says, Dad, I love how we don't even need to say it out loud that I'm your favorite child. Kids. I don't know what it is. I think it's another mug. It says something like, I drink and I know stuff. It's from Game of Thrones or something like that. I drink and I know stuff. Yeah. Yeah, the kids. Go back here, my Orca. So I say they get my endorsement wholeheartedly. Orca coolers. Ooh, hot. Okay, let's move this out of the way, and I'm going to move this back over here. That way I don't run into it. I told you, Donna, that's what I figured out where you couldn't be heard on Zoom. Well, that's because I was putting my stuff over here and I accidentally just nicked, I guess, one of my buttons on my system and switch it to another channel. So I was like, I can't hear anything. I went to turn on my parting music for the show and I'm like, I can't hear that either. What the hell? After the show ended, I looked down. It's like, oh, it's supposed to be aux 2. It was like on phones. Phono. Peggy says the bridge disaster in Baltimore is turning into a shit show. That is it is a gold mine for shit. It's a gold mine for shit. Like how they're trying to claim that, we're going to have to be put off because we can't do this and that. And it's like, no, they're done by separate departments. While one people are working on cleanup and search and rescue and all the other stuff, you get another that's planning on what to do after that, and get another group that's planning on what's to do. They overlap. You don't have to. They're not consecutive. They work in concert with each other. They're run. Is it consecutive is one after the other? When they're concurrent, they run concurrent with each other. They don't run consecutively. They run concurrent with overlap. Him just jump out. Oh, we're gonna federal. My plans are to get the federal. He doesn't sound like that. His plans were to get that the federal government's going to pay for everything. What? No. Number one, it ain't your fucking money, Joe. Number two, these companies have insurance for a reason. They pay for it. Now, if there's anything else that needs to be done afterwards, by all means. But they pay the lion's share of what's going on. This whole idea, I got the... And consumer prices are going to go to rise, yeah. There we go. So you're getting my text there. Now I got excellent connection again. Okay. Yeah, it says now. It says. There we go. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, there's a lot of ripple effect. There's a shit ton of cars that get transported through there, a lot of products. Here's the thing. It's like one of 9 major ports. They can shift stuff to other ports. And the flow of goods should be able to resume as soon as they clean up the mess. As long as you get rid of that debris and they can run ships through, you run ships through. You build the bridge and you run ships through at the same time. You don't go, oh, it's going to take 6 months to build a bridge. No. Give them a week and a half, clear the debris. They can do it. You think they can't do it? Shit. Got bigger bridges and more debris during wartime get blown down, and they clear them in 24 hours. So we do have the wherewithal to get that sorted out. But here's another thing. Not only are prices going to go up because of speculation as well. It's not just because of the supply chain backup. It's going to be speculation. But then you're going to get everybody that they want their piece of the pie because it's going to be a big damn pie. So you just watch. This ain't our first rodeo. Oh, and Biden, if I can get there. Number one, I don't want him there. And I don't care. I don't care if Trump was president. I don't want him there either. There's absolutely no need for a president to go there. But they all do. That being the case, you're only an hour away driving, Joe. You can take 3 hours out of your day. 3 hours. 1 hour there. 1 hour to get there. 1 hour there. 1 hour to get back. Done. 3 hours out of your day. If that's what you need to do. If not, shut up. Because again, I've never been a big one for presidents going to disaster areas. It's a photo op that's not needed. You're wasting all sorts of resources. Stay away. You're not helping, you're hampering things. Unless you're picking up a shovel, stay the fuck away. Keep your circus away. Again, and this is regardless of who's president. Keep your circus away. It's not your job. You've got department heads. That is their job. You know who should go there? At most? Booty boy. Secretary of Transportation. Booty boy. Laura says maybe if you follow, he'll get there and he can't decide which way he's going to go. Oh, Joe went into the water. Oh, that would take care of their problem for the prospects of the upcoming election. But yeah, I've got no need. Governor of a state, yeah, I get that. President, no. You want to send the Secretary of Transportation, go ahead. Send Booty Boy there. He can't do shit either. He just, I'm going to say stand around with his thumb up his ass, but yeah, that's par for the course. Oh, Buttigieg's on scene with his thumb up his ass once again. Well, at least it's his thumb this time. Oh. Tell you, Don, I should go and shave off my beard. Just shave it right off. Come back to the show, look like I'm about 12. The missus wouldn't like that. Kids wouldn't like that. I done it twice when the kids were growing up, and they're like, "No, don't do that." Peggy says 6 months of Harris would be even worse than... No, except for you'd see her more. She can't do any more damage. But you'd just see her more. It would be... 6 months would be more annoying than with Biden. I don't know whether or not it'd be worse. Again, there's just so much she can do anyways. Gus is joining us in Zoom. Hey, Gus.
Hi.
Hey, there he goes. How's that sound for everybody? Give me a sound check there, Gus.
Oh, I'm here, and I was the one that was sending all the little laughy things up.
I didn't see any laughy things.
Oh, I did it for like 10 minutes.
Oh, I didn't see any. Did anybody see any laughy things? I didn't see a single one. Sorry about that, Gus.
I've been hanging around since the beginning. Yes, I've been hiding in the weeds.
Hiding in the weeds. Well, you see, Donna wasn't there. There was room.
Yeah.
Okay, Donna said she saw them. It's like, I didn't see any of them. I didn't see any of them.
I'm just not in the mood for typing.
Laurel said she saw them and figured it was you. No, I get it. Plus, it's a pain to type on the phone, anyways.
Yeah, I don't have you in my ears, so.
You're not in my ears?
No,
in
you're
your
not.
Ears?
You're not in my ears, so you're speaking. But Sally, I'm outside, and Sally's inside at this moment.
Oh, but otherwise, Sally could hear me.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, for those that... Gus has new bionic ears, and they're Bluetoothed to his phone. He can turn them up and down and adjust them and do stuff like that. So, also, anything that he runs on his phone, be it a phone call or YouTube or anything like that, anything that has volume goes directly into his head.
Yeah.
He's bionicle, yeah. And tonight, he's not. He can choose not to do that. And tonight, he was just sitting there, and I'm just on his phone for the world to hear. By the world, I mean Sally.
Yeah. When I go back in.
Yeah. So how's she doing?
Doing great.
Oh, good. So what's up with you?
God, what was it? It was 60 degrees today. It was friggin' beautiful.
It was beautiful. Yeah, and then it rained again.
Yeah.
My hand. Oh, God, my hand. It was about just shy of dinner time. And I was like, man, get all achy and arthritical. Arthritical. That's a new word. I was like, what the hell? And then it started raining. It's like, oh, well, there we go. There we go. Hey, Yas made the show. Hey there, Yas. How you doing? Welcome. Glad to see you again. Donna says, hey, Yas.
Hey, Yaz.
Gus says, Yaz. We all heard that. He said, hey, Yaz. Yazhole.
I did not say that.
I'm doing fine, Yaz. Thank you. Crazy week, lots of stuff going on. Boy, things are getting hot. Things are getting hot across the social and political spectrum. They're getting hot, ramping up.
I see Lieberman kicked the bucket today.
Yeah, he did. What was he? 87? 82?
88,
No,
82 or.
I thought he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see here. How old is he?
Yeah.
Joe Lieberman, 82. Yeah.
And you knew that what's her face there, the one that was running the RNC.
Yeah, she got the boot from.
She got the boot, but now she's going to sue him.
Yeah, I think she's suing him for what I heard, mental anguish or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is fine because if they were going to have a Republican that are going to be on their show, she's about the most milquetoast, unoffensive one. She is not a diehard.
No.
You know, so for the MSNBC folks to throw the fit that they did, I'd have fired them, but MSNBC isn't going to. Whatever.
No.
Yeah, it says shit really went down in Baltimore. Yeah, Yeah, ran into that piling pretty good. It's there to prevent that. So it's like, well, what the hell?
I know. That's what I said. Was how did I know? I know there's a lot of tonnage behind it, but
right, it's supposed to be designed for that. Yeah, weird. Go ahead.
No, I said it's supposed to be designed to take a hit.
Right. Yeah. Now I get the rest of it once it starts to fall. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, should have taken that hit. I mean, I looked at the piling and it didn't look like it was that robust, but it's like, well, it should be. You'd think they'd want more, but it's engineered that way. So who knows? Don't know. Yeah, Joe Lieberman. The gentleman Jew. The gentleman Jew.
Yeah.
One of the first prominent Jews in politics. Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, but he was what's his name, running mate back in 2000. Yeah, the other. Why can't I think of his name?
Was he Gore's?
The one, huh?
Was he Gore's? Gore Lieberman?
Gore Lieberman, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they also revealed today that I think it's Mitch McConnell's daughter-in-law. She drowned in a car 6 days ago, and she was the CEO of the shipping company that smashed into that bridge.
Oh, I'll be darned. Yeah, I hadn't heard about that. I'll have to look into that. Had not heard that. Could be coincidence. Happens.
Yeah,
weird shit happens.
Yeah.
What did Lieberman die of?
Just old age.
No, don't say. He was only 82. I stopped and think, it's like, oh man, Lieberman, he's a young feller. It's like, oh, he was 82.
Yeah, you have to look him up.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up here. He's died. Let's see here. Let's see. He's died. Okay. Oh, there's an old. See, in my head, he's still, 20, 30 years younger in my head.
Yeah, well,
he died of complications from a fall.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say he's younger than our parents, so.
Well, my parents dead.
Well, my parents both dead too. They'd be over 100 years old.
Oh, let's see here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, younger than my parents. They're all about the same age.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you, Gus. It's like, yeah, Gus is making us feel young again. I got to watch out because Donna's going to be talking about how longer my beard gets, the older I look.
I know. When she was saying that, I was like, geez, I ought to send in a picture now and then have you put it up, and then I'll shave my mustache off, and then I'll look like a little baby face.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll shave it off. I'll look 12. It will be literally the whiskey cowboy. Yeah. Yeah, I can shave it back down. Cut another 1.5 inches off, and I'll drop it 10 years off. Donna says, I think she was drunk. She could have been. She could have been drunk. Possibility. Probability. Good probability. Definitely a possibility.
Another Chappaquiddick.
Yeah, well, yeah, but that would mean somebody else was driving, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to throw something in there.
Throwing something. Yeah, I caught it. That was good. That's good. Hey, Sally.
Good evening.
How you doing?
All right. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. I missed you the other day dropping off eggs.
Well, truth be told, I made that decision, and then I told her, and she goes, she goes, Why did you turn down eggs?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the last time I dropped eggs because she was still inside. I almost
Yeah.
missed Gus. I was about ready to leave with the eggs.
Yeah.
I was going to leave the eggs there, but
Yeah.
I think I was trying to get Libby like away from the door or something. I
yeah,
don't know.
something. You guys were in. I'd hit the doorbell a couple times, but of course it doesn't work. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, if it doesn't work, I'm not going to do it again. So I started knocking, and I was like, okay. I had just turned around and walked off the porch. I'd left the eggs, walked off the porch, and here comes Gus. I'm like, okay. But
I got your
yeah.
cart.
What?
I said, I got your carton. Here you go.
Yeah, gave me a carton. Empty carton. And,
Oh,
but yeah, so Sally, you smacked him and said, hey, next time when you say, how are you for eggs, say, we'd like some more, please.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some in the store bought.
Well, they're a shit ton better than the store-bought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want some? I know that you used or may have used the pork suet with the girls.
I've used some of it. Well, was that pork? I thought it was beef suet that we got, the big chunks.
You want, we have pork, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want some pork suet?
Now you keep it there. If I need some, I'll know where to come.
Okay.
Because I haven't used much of the stuff that I already got. So
Okay.
but they do love it.
Yeah, they do.
yeah, and it's getting time. It's getting time. It was a little cold for the gals, but we feed it to the birds too, the regular birds.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, and it's
Hey,
getting that
bluebird.
time.
We had a bluebird here today.
Oh, did they? Yeah.
Yeah, it was first time this year.
Bluebird, not a blue jay, a bluebird, right?
Bluebird, yeah.
Bluebird with the little.
Yeah, we saw a blue jay over at the in-laws the other day. Not a bluebird yet. Yep.
Woodpeckers are really out too.
Are they out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All day long, that's all you hear. Knack, 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 knack.
Yeah. You saw I put up the bird condos out on the front porch.
Good luck with that.
No, I don't mind that. That's fine. I just need them out of the light, and I'm gonna block that damn thing off.
I know, but that's why I was saying it, because they like your light.
They like my light. They do. It's just the right size. It's because one side's open, so they just fly on in, and it's all nice. But it's only about this tall.
Yeah.
But it's square. It's a good, I don't know, about 5" by 5" by maybe 1.5 to 2 inches. So it's a good little spot for them. But yeah, I'm just.
They feel comfortable.
They like it. They've been coming back for 2-3 years, and I haven't. It's one of those things, when something happens, you go, I need to get this taken care of. Then when it's not an issue, you don't think about it.
No.
And the next thing you know, you got another family of birds in there, and you're like, oh shit, I should have, but you didn't think about it. I clean it out. Each time they get through with their families and they fly off, and I go, okay, they're done, and I clean it all out, and it's all fine and dandy. And I go, I'm gonna block that off. No, I didn't. So this year, no excuse, because I got the two condos up there.
Yeah, you can't erase it off your list.
No, I can't. Oh, especially now I got the other houses there. So
yeah,
I did want them on the inside, but like I said, I got the sunscreen thing that goes. It's like I can't do that because the bird's nest is in the way. So crap. So put it on the outside. Got out the ladder and stood out there, and there we go. Doesn't look too bad. It's fine. If somebody doesn't like it, well, kiss my ass.
That's right.
You want to pay my property taxes? You can tell me what you think about my bird's nests, bird houses. Yeah. Yeah, so I had another dozen ready for you two.
I know.
Well, they didn't go unused. They went over to one of her sisters. She got two dozen eggs this time. She's like, yee. Everybody's all, yes, I'm crazy about your eggs. Yes. They're good eggs. You can't get much more bordering on red, dark orange, right?
Right.
Yeah. It's good eggs. The girls eat good. Good food. Happy gals. Yep. I'd do another 7 if I had room for them. Have to see about that.
Well, you got to rotate them. Like next year, you'll have to get.
Yeah, next year or the year after, something like that. We'll see when they start. They start slowing down. We'll see.
But you're better off to start. Like next year, you can just throw 2 new ones in once you get bigger, because they'll beat the crap out of them.
Yeah, I can fit with the space that I got now. I could probably fit 5 more without any problems. But yeah, work them in. Yeah. They're a good breed, though. They're pretty docile, so that's one advantage to it.
Then when they stop laying, I know, the missus doesn't want you to partake in them, but you can say, "Oh, I know there's a good home for them."
Oh, if anybody wants them, they can.
Me.
Yeah. Oh, you want them? Is that what you said?
Well, they'll go good in the freezer.
I'm sure they would. They'll be a little old. Ain't gonna be like 6-month-old. That's good chicken right there. But he's gonna be.
Oh yeah, but you throw them in a crock pot.
And make some some soup or stew out of them. Some chicken pot pie. Yeah. Yeah, the emotional connection to them being at that point is much different than if we were just raising meat birds, because then it's just you don't get emotionally involved.
Yeah.
They're too much like pets when they're laying eggs for 3-4 years. I
know.
Yeah. I mean, if we had to, but this is 2024. It's not. Yeah. It's not 1824. Yeah. But yeah, if we can find somebody, like even if you wanted to deal with them, then yeah, there you go. That's fine by us.
I have no problems because I was kind of raised on a farm, so I don't care. I know it's an awful thing.
No, it's fine. Doesn't bother me none. But I can take it either way since we don't need it.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody else wants it. That's good enough. The missus doesn't have to worry about it. Again, because she's hit different because those are her babies. Those are her pets. It would have been different. Like I said, if we were raising meat birds, that's a no. It's 4 to 6 months, anywhere in there. And you're not getting emotionally involved. They're not even laying eggs. You just, okay, if you reach your maturity on when you're going to grow, you're done. So, yeah.
Yeah, you're all done with the feed me attitude. Feed me.
Feed me. That's right. And they're fine, and then they feed us. Laurel says we ate some of our chickens. They tasted pretty good. Yeah, I'm sure these gals are going to taste pretty good, too. They're just going to be old. Chicken-wise. He said 4 to 6 months.
I was in the same boat as you, because when we had them, they stopped laying, and I had to keep eating them until they passed away, and because of the same reason. Yeah,
and again, you're just... If you don't need them for pets, why they're not producing anything. While they're cranking out eggs now, that's fine.
Right.
So, hey, you're earning your keep, but after that, no. I don't like them pettish enough then. No.
Yeah.
No. We got them because she wanted them, yes, but for the eggs. If they didn't lay eggs, we wouldn't be having chickens.
Oh.
No.
No.
So when you guys going up north first?
It opens May 15th. We'll probably go up. spend a couple of days, open it up, and make sure everything works still. Nothing,
Mm-hmm.
the winter destroys something, and then we'll have it all ready to go, and then we'll come back, and we got a few things to do around here beforehand before we, it might be the end of May or beginning of June when we really start going up. But we want to get it open and functional.
Yeah, especially if you go up there and just make sure it's working. You don't want your first relax time, your true relax time, having to do a bunch of shit from the winter.
No, we shouldn't have to because it's brand new.
Yeah.
So, but you just never know
Right.
with the water. I just hope that, I got everything drained out of it and something didn't freeze, or we don't have a leak, or we don't have mice.
Right. They run a line up for you, water line up.
Yeah, each campsite has their own water and electricity.
Now, do you have a direct dump, or do you have to have somebody with a wagon?
We
coming?
have sewer. Yeah.
Okay, so you got connection there as well.
Yeah, I just have to plug everything in and
good.
go.
It's the way to do it.
Takes me about half an hour, and we're ready to go.
Good.
That's why I like it.
Yeah,
I don't have to worry about all the other crap.
We're going to have to get up there this year. We didn't get there last year. Last year was hell. God, last year. Man. But yeah, we're going to have to get up there this year.
Yeah.
Bring the guitar and dulcimer up there.
Yeah, come up for the day and cook and have something, and then whenever you want to leave, you leave. And
leave? What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, well, there's plenty of room.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens.
Sleeping in a bunk or on the couch.
Put up a tent.
No.
What's wrong with tents?
Nothing, but
nothing. So we got a tent. We got air mattress. Those queen size ones that they're a good damn 2 foot thick. Yeah. Hey, the missus. Yeah, we used to like to camp, but she was more of a glamper than a camper. So you got to have big air mattress, portable heater, fans, toaster, coffee pot. No microwave, but yeah, just as much of the stuff that we could get, we'd have to do. We could probably bring most everything with Zippy, but couldn't with the kids. I was good with the minivan. Man, that minivan was packed. Oh my goodness, you couldn't shoehorn anything more into there. But yeah, loved camping, but she had to have power. She had to have water.
Yep.
So we'd get there and okay, let's just take everything out of the van. So we take it out of the van and lay it all out, and then tell the kids go, and they go, and they explore the campsites and stuff, and just come back later. And then I just take my time. I put up the tent, and the missus, she didn't do much. She just kind of sat there and arranged herself on the stuff that she wanted out on the picnic table and stuff. But I got everything set up. I set it up in half an hour, 45 minutes, just casually setting things up. Then the kids come back and start a fire, get some dinner ready. Yeah. Camping.
I swore up and down, I don't know, probably over 20 years ago that I would never sleep on the ground again.
Yeah, well, that's what she says. But again, we have big mattress. We have everything. As long as she was fine, as long as she wasn't on the ground, and we weren't on the ground. Yeah, we actually do have one of those air mattresses up there, but it's on legs, so it looks like a regular bed. Oh yeah, does it have legs, or do you have a stand that's on legs? Because I know we could have gotten it. You get the stands, and then you put the air mattress on the top of it.
It's all built in with it.
Oh, it's all built in? Wow.
Yeah, and then all you got to do is just plug it in and blow it up, and you got a queen-size bed.
Yeah, we had thought about getting you know the stands that I'm talking about. They're
Yeah.
scissor things, and then you set your air mattress on it. But we decided to go. We just got the super tall, full air mattress.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, it gets us about the same height. Because I hate being on the ground too. Because I ain't a short guy.
No.
Our bed at home is pretty tall. It's oh goodness, it's got to be good 2.5 feet off the ground. She kind of scooches up on it. I just back into it and it's fine. It's like I like a tall bed.
We just bought a new bed here, I don't know, a month or so ago. And for the first week, I think I got maybe 3 or 4 hours sleep.
But not used to it?
Oh, it was horrible. But it's one of them. It's one of the hybrid beds.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the base that we bought with it, the feet go up and the head goes up, so you can adjust.
Yep.
And boy,
you use what? You use 2 sets on the bottom and then 1 set on the top.
What do you mean?
Sheets. So you use fitted sheets on the bottom, but it's 2 sets, right?
No, it's all one. It's just, you put the same sheets on as you would any other bed.
Yeah, but then if you guys, can you adjust it independently, or do you both have to be up?
We both have to be up.
Oh, okay. I thought it was because they have it half and half.
Right.
So I thought you had a half and half, because those are really cool because you can half and half, and then you can get different firmnesses. Those are the types that we were thinking about doing. You can get that same thing, but also have it with the sleep number so that you can adjust your firmness and figure out what you want. Yeah. That's a retirement bed for us.
Yeah. My son and his wife actually bought one, and they did that, the sleep number bed, and it's individually adjusted. Right. They paid like $7,000 for that.
Yeah, they ain't cheap. Like I said, that's a retirement bed. You know, we keep going, oh man, we need another mattress. Well, yeah, one of these years. It's not. We have had old mattresses before. It's like, holy shit! It looks like there's somebody sleeping in it 24 hours a day. Yeah, old mattress. Yeah. Ours. I think we got this one about the time we moved here. So she's a good 10 years. 10 years old mattress. Yeah. So it's still doing good. It was a good quality mattress, but yeah, we could use another one. Maybe this year. I don't know. We fit things in. The chickens were the budget last year. It's getting all the chickens. So we need new living room furniture too. I mean, it's serviceable. It's fine, but I'd like new.
We need a new dining room set.
Yeah, one thing after another. Our dining room set's fine. Our kitchen set's fine. Need new living room furniture. And here's a tip for people: do not get power recliners. Don't do it. You think it's a good idea? Do not get power recliners, because you're always at the mercy of up and down, up and down. The furniture also weighs a hell of a lot more, and if the power goes out, you can't use the damn things. You're either stuck up or down. Don't get power recliners. Yeah, our couch and she has a love seat, because then she keeps her sewing and stuff there. So she gets a love seat, and then we have the full couch, and then my recliner, I got the extra big one, and I'm glad I did, because I don't like sitting in regular recliners. And as it is, it's still, when I put the feet up, my feet are still off the edge.
Oh yeah.
So I can't imagine. It might be mid-thigh if I get a regular recliner. So I got the extra, but it's all manual. It's all manual.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, I went to go sit down in in one of our chairs at at the dining room,
Oh God.
Did it
and
fall apart?
it split right in the middle, and it
Holy
was like
cow.
somebody just let me down really easy. And Sally's sitting here, and I'm laughing my ass off because it didn't hurt or nothing. I just went down kind of like in slow
Yeah.
motion. It literally split right in the middle of the seat, and the legs just went out, and I went right
I'll be
down
darned.
on the floor.
Yeah, I'm just chasing rungs,
Yeah.
between the legs. I just chase those. Our seats are fine.
Yeah. But it was funny as hell. So I thought it was
fix
funny.
it.
And then
Fix it.
one of my granddaughter was sitting in one, and she went to get up, and she pushed the arm right off the chair. Like, oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you should. Well, you could fix things, or you might need a whole new set, guys.
They're gone.
Go down to Bob's.
Yeah, they're gone. And as they go, they're going.
Yeah, firewood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When we get down to 2 chairs, then we're gonna
two chairs. Yeah, it's like it's sorry, can't have guests over. It's just me and
right.
Sally. That's it.
2 chairs.
Yeah.
What'd you say there, Sally?
I have folding chairs.
Folding chairs. Yeah, I got some of those. Yeah, they work. They
Yeah.
work. Not comfortable, but they work. I was giving you a way out, Sally. It's like, no, we can't have company. We don't got enough chairs.
Oh no, we've been thinking about it. We know we have to do it.
One thing after another.
Yeah. But like you say, you kind of gotta plan a little bit, especially being on a fixed income.
Yeah, because a new dining room set's going to run you probably $400 at least nowadays.
And if you want quality, it's probably going to be
it's going to be more. You're going to be $600-800 easy.
At least.
You can get a it'll work set from Bob's at $450 or so probably. But yeah, if you want to stick around, and yeah. Oh, does the hell's that place?
Jeans? You talking about the place in Pennacook?
No, there's a place that sells Nix and Ding stuff.
Oh, there is?
I'm trying to think. We had looked there when we were going to get our freezer, because you can get them, a couple $100 off, and all it was just a ding in the side, and they didn't have any. I can't remember the place, but they've got all sorts of stuff like that. It's like, oh.
Huh.
It's like, hell, it's in my house. It's going to get a ding in it. But, yeah.
It's funny because when years and years ago, I bought a brand new washing machine and a dryer, and they brought it in, and they had to go through the bulkhead, and they got down there, and they had unpacked it out of the box, and they carried it in with those slings.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are amazing.
Yep.
And nobody saw it until they were getting ready to set it up, and the guy was walking around, and he goes, oh, and had a big ding in the side and a scratch where they had done it, bringing it down. He took $200 right off the top. I was like, oh yeah. Yeah,
because they're going to have to take a bunch off the top anyways when they resell it, but that way he doesn't have to lug it back out.
That's right.
And bring you another one in. So yeah, it saves them money just cutting it right off the top there. Yeah.
That was Sears and Roebuck's.
But yeah, I can't remember the place, but they got a store. They got a store that you can go and get refrigerators, stoves. I think they got furniture. They got a bunch of shit there. It's like, yeah, it's all new stuff. It's just dinged. You go, oh well, shit.
Well,
that's fine by
Sears,
me.
I think was in Manchester at the time or something. They had their scratch and dent store that you could go down. Brand new stuff.
Yep.
Yep.
Hell, it's great. Washers and dryers. Who cares? Who cares? They're not worn on your hand like a ring or anything. Usually stuck in a bathroom in a cellar someplace.
Yep.
I don't care.
Yeah, ours is in the cellar, so who sees it? Sally and I?
Yeah. I do the laundry.
Yeah.
I don't think the missus has seen the washers and dryers until they were put in. I do the laundry because she doesn't like going down the cellar, so I do all the laundry. Yeah. Doesn't bother me none. Take it down there.
Well, I used to do the laundry, but then things started shrinking. So
you wasn't doing them right. Well, see, the thing is, buy large, and then just shrink them like hell the first go around. You're fine.
Well, it's all well and good until you throw something new into the mix, and then you think I'm going to read. I, like with Sally, I've taken stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
Or I've gone and done, thrown the wash from the washer to the dryer. I'll take certain things out and I'll leave it aside, and she'll say, "Why didn't you just put them in the dryer?" I said, "Because as far as I was concerned, they were hand grenades. Because if I had to throw them in the dryer and they shrunk, it would have been my fault."
Oh yeah. See, we're not rich enough to have that fancy shit that matters how you dry it.
Yeah,
so
but
our clothes are like tents, We throw them in there. Yeah, we don't worry about any of that stuff.
But it's not that she has, it's not that Sally has all this.
Right. Yeah. I do have some silk shirts and stuff like that. So yes, there are some stuff where you won't. I don't throw them in with the rest of the stuff on high, but I don't wear them very often.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Donna says my brother retired from Whirlpool, and we've always got scratch and dents. Dents, dings, scratches, scritches, scratchy, denty dings, those things. Blemishes, blems.
That's right.
Yeah.
What was that you were saying about it? Not political, but the word that you were trying to look for about your beard or whatever it was when she was.
Oh, and not very. God, now you have to. I found the word.
I know you
not diplomatic.
Yeah,
not very diplomatic.
So the diplomatic term for a scratch or a dent is blemish.
A blemish. It was blemished. Donna says for about the third of the price. Yeah, you can get them. Yeah. You can get them a lot knocked off. Yep.
And then I also talked, over the years, and a lot of this, like these washers and dryers and stuff that people buy, they buy them so that they do all these wonderful fabric things and everything else, when the average person uses 2 settings.
Yeah, that's about it. I use, for most, at 1. Almost, yes, I go off at once in a while, but 1 most of the time. Because, stop and think about it. All of your clothes washing detergents, you can use any temperature now. It's right. They're not. I like using hot, but it's not really hot because it's got to run. So you've got cool water, but whatever. I like my fabrics to shrink up back again because I stretch them out when you wear them.
Right.
And then I want them to tighten back up again. So, yeah.
We wash everything in cold, so.
Yeah, I just especially since it's in the cellar, yeah. I like to just. I get in the habit of just hot because it's best to run the hot through it. That way, you make sure that the lines are still fine. But yeah. Donna says I don't like front loading washers. Yeah, ours are all top loaded. I'll use a front loader, but the thing I like about top loaders is if you have to get into it, you can get into it. They got the locks and everything, but if you turn the power off, you can still open up the door and it can still be full of wet. You can't do that with a front loader.
We can with ours.
In the middle of a cycle?
Yeah, it unlocks.
Well, yeah, you want to open it up in the middle of a cycle?
Well, it never, in a front loader, the amount of water never really goes over the door.
Okay, so it's below the door?
It's below the door. It just
okay.
works its way up.
So then when it goes, it brings the water up and rushes it down over the top. But when it's
Correct.
static, it's, okay.
Yep.
Okay. I still like top loaders.
Yeah.
Laurel says
Yeah.
the dryer tightens them up. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, but I still do it. I like it. Excuse me. I like my clothes to be warm. I don't like them to be cold by the time they go in the dryer. It's going to shock them.
Yes.
Want to get them acclimated. Hot water, hot water, and then into the dryer. I care about my clothes, Laurel. I'm a sensitive guy.
So all these people that like the top loaders.
Mm-hmm.
So what if you're short? How do you get your clothes?
I'm not Gus. That's a question, Gus. Gus, you've seen me.
You, I know.
You could stack a washer on a washer, and I'd still be fine.
I know that, but I'm talking
right. But if you're short, it's
yeah.
You have to build a little platform next to it, little steps, and then you just drop it on in. It's never been a problem for me.
But then if you go to reach in to grab it and you fall in and you
oh my goodness.
So I'm hoping Donna's not that short, or Laurel, or any of the ones that
they're probably short. How tall are you gals? The missus is like 5'6", 5'5". 5'5". She corrected me. I think I overestimated her height the last time I think she's 5'5". If I'm wrong, she'll correct me again. She's short.
But yeah, that's the first thing that pops into my mind is because I have literally, I've heard people falling into their washer.
Yeah, I'd imagine, because you're not a tall guy. You must have to. Yeah, it must be rough and then to reach in to pull the stuff that's at the bottom of the.
I don't have an
washer.
issue.
You don't have an issue? Laurel says she's 5'5", and she can reach in. Yeah. I'm tall, so. Donna says she's 5'6" and shrinking. Don't jump in the dryer when it's on hot. Shrinkage.
But Sally just said that her mother's was a top loader, and she had to lean over so her feet come off the ground to reach the bottom.
Yeah, seen that. Not with her mother. I'm not familiar with her mother.
No, talking about Sally.
Oh, Sally used to? No, I didn't see Sally do that either, but I have seen people do that.
Yeah.
Peggy says she's 5'5".
Yeah.
Laurel says, I do have to turn the drum so I can get the clothes out. Yeah, because so that they bring them closer to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I just reach in and grab it. It's not a problem. Like I said, not an issue for me.
So now you can go, nah. I don't have that problem.
I don't have that problem. There's a lot of problems I have. That's not one of them.
Yeah, you have problems bumping your head.
I hit my head a lot. Yes, I hit my head a lot. Yep. Whack. Oh, shit. No, that's short people don't have that issue.
Nope.
No.
And you don't have to use a shoe. You have to use a shoehorn to get yourself into certain cars.
Yeah, and getting out. Getting out's worse. I'd rather climb up and then drop out than to drop in and then try to climb out. Especially if you're doing any sort of distance. It's like, Jesus, no. Gotta slide the legs out and then kind of grab up in the door sill and pull myself. Oh, God. Yeah, I like trucks.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, you had no problems with mine.
No, your truck was fine. I was like, oh, this is cool. I can just jump right on. Yeah, Yeah, I've had vehicles like that before. Zippy ain't quite like that. But
No.
ain't quite like sitting on the ground, though, so that's fine. Yep. Get another truck.
I just had to kill a fly.
This early?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we ain't had none of that here yet. Had some stink bugs and some beetles, and that's about it. No flies or skeeters or.
Oh, 2 weeks ago we were on the porch, and that was when it was 70 degrees. We were sitting there, and all of a sudden I go, "Look at that! It's a friggin' mosquito."
Hmm.
I was like,
Stop
"Are you kidding me?"
No.
Yeah.
It's a phantom. It wasn't real.
Oh no, it was real. I killed it.
No, none of that. What's Sally watching?
An older fella.
Oh,
It's
what?
a nurse door to this lady, and every time her dog sees the old man, she just basically bolts for him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, was that on YouTube?
No, it's on Instagram.
Oh, on Instagram. Okay, on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because we can just hear. It sounds like a little.
Yeah.
Talking mosquito buzz. It's like, yeah, she's listening to something. Laurel says, "Oh hell, no to mosquitoes. No skeeters."
No.
We'll see how this year is. Last year wasn't too bad. We've had some really bad years. I don't recall last year being a bad year. Wasn't too bad for flies last year. We've had some horrible years for flies. Last year wasn't.
See, that's the difference between where you live and I live. Because last year, because it was so wet, there was so many mosquitoes here.
Yeah, we're up we're up a level from the river, and the river's fairly good flowing, so we don't generally have that kind of a problem. You got more
woods
water, more slow, stagnant. They love that shit. Yeah, skeeters love that. Yep. Yeah, so see, all the gals are short.
Yeah, so, but they still like them.
What?
They still like the top loaders.
Yeah, the top loaders. Yep.
Yeah, which I'm surprised.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't mind, because we used to have the missus used to do the laundry, and then she has to lean over to get the clothes. I don't mind that. Yep. I don't mind that. I'll watch you do some laundry.
Yeah. Why not?
Hey, lean.
Need some help?
No, yeah. There you go. What? Bend over means spank. That's what it means. Just be glad that's all I'm doing. Stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't lean over. I just reach in and that's it.
See, our front loader is on a stand, so it's up. It's up 2.5 feet off the floor too. So.
Yeah. So it's easier for you to.
Yeah.
Get her done.
Yep. Same with the dryer.
Yep.
Wash machine is old. I bet you the washing machine is, I don't know, close to 20 years old.
Ain't old like what we grew up with. You have one of those ringer ones?
Yes, we did. When I was young.
Excuse me, open top agitating drum, and then you just ring it out, and it has that roller squeegee thing, and just
Yep.
That's. I hope that everybody understood my. It's like, damn, is he having a seizure or something? It's like, yes, have those rollers, and you just put the clothes through it, and it wrings them out. It will not stop. Don't put your fingers in there. It will not stop.
It'll take you right in with it.
It'll take you until it can't. And Pat gives a thumbs up. I take it that she understood my
Yeah.
My language. Laurel says her neighbors had one. Yeah, I grew up with one of those. Those were some. Hey, they were high tech.
Yeah.
At the time.
Right.
High tech. You didn't need to use a scrub board or anything.
Nope.
Pat says perfectly. Thank you, Pat. Thank you.
I actually have the scrub board that my mother had when she was growing up that she used on the farm. I have it hanging on the wall.
Hey, gonna have to get a stick.
Yeah.
And then you can make some music with me.
Yeah.
Get a hey, I got some jugs.
Yeah.
They say, John, stop it. No, I got some. You've seen some of my jugs.
Yeah.
I'll bring them over and we can get the gals on the jugs, and you get on the washboard. No, I don't know. Pick either the dulcimer or the guitar. We'll make some music.
Spoons.
Spoons. Hey, spoons. Yeah. Well, there you go. One gal with spoons. Donna says she has spoons. So one gal with spoons and one gal with the jugs, and Gus on the washboard, and I'll do the stringed instrument.
Yeah.
We'll hit the road.
That's right.
Make our fortune. Have people pay us not to fucking stop. Here they are. Hey, throw them some money. No, keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Craziness. See how you are. Yeah. Any other news? What the hell's going on here?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think I covered most everything off the list. So I just decided on the colors. I'm going to do red and cream for the cow. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to replace my seats on mine because the webbing.
You have a canoe?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got a 13-foot Old Town Katahdin is the model number.
Mm-hmm.
Or model of it. It's an Old Town.
Now, what's your got a wooden seat construction?
Yeah, they're wood with that weaved. What is it? Not bamboo, but
oh,
whatever.
you've got the cane.
Cane.
You got a cane seat.
Cane seats.
Yeah, you got to replace that.
Yeah, because they're getting. I've got one of them that's ripped, and the other one's. I think if I sat in it now, it probably would do the same. But
yeah, might as well get that.
I can actually buy those from Old Town, and they're just bolted in, and then I just take the bolts out, and put in the new ones that go across.
Oh, so you're just going to replace the whole seat and not do it yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, well, after I get mine redone, if I had extra webbing, see if we can hook them up.
Yeah, I just take and put those in. I think they're only like, I don't know, $25 a piece or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that was the last time. It could be a lot more money now. But.
I would guess anywhere between 35 and 60 per seat.
That could be.
Bet.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But you were talking about the difference in the canoes. That's why I like mine, because mine's the wide body. I think it's 40 inches wide.
Yeah, it's pretty wide. Good and stable, though. Good and stable, though.
Yeah, and it's also got a keel.
Yeah. Yeah, the Lincoln I got's got a keel.
Yeah.
Helps them track straighter.
Huge difference.
Yeah.
And I can stand and fly fish out of mine.
Yeah.
And not, with two people in it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could do that with the Lincoln too. It's good. It's a good wide
people
canoe.
canned and fly fish. But
No, one. Tell one
Yeah.
person, just sit your ass down.
Yeah.
And then one person do it.
Yeah.
And how long's yours? You said it was only a 13-footer?
13.
Yeah, yours is short and fat. Good and stable.
Yeah.
Not a long glide, but good and stable.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, because my North Star is 14 and a half. But it's narrow. So she's quick.
Yeah.
She's quick, and she ain't very stable. She's fine for me. Like I said, it ain't the canoe that you just, if someone's not used to canoeing the first time out or they haven't been out in a long time, it ain't the canoe to let them go in.
No.
they're probably going to get wet. Yeah, but the Lincoln is. The Lincoln's good and stable. But yeah, I forgot that you had one.
Yeah, it's hanging up in the garage.
Oh, there you go. See, you need to make an appointment. We need to get out on the water.
Yeah.
I didn't know whether or not you still could. And I don't mean that as an insult or anything, but
I may not be able to, do it for hours and hours and hours like I used to. Because I don't know if my hips can take that sitting in that position.
That's what I was concerned about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like snowmobiling. I used to ride, 10, 12 hours a day, and now I put, 500-600 miles on a day. No, I'm good. I'm pretty much done after about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah. And when I go out, I'm usually out. If we lived right next to a pond, being out for maybe an hour is fine. But since I'm out all day.
Yeah.
I'm out all day. Pat says, just what I was thinking. We have a friend that put thimbles on gloves and plays the washboard. Fun times. Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I got plans for the dulcimer when it gets in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one more pedal to buy, though. We'll see if I can get that in. But, yeah. Yeah.
It's all coming.
Yeah. Just if I don't hear by the end of the week, I'll give him a call and say, hey, dude. Again, I'm fairly laid back. I just let me know. If you're not going to make the deadline, let me know. It's already been pushed off for another month. Doesn't make me happy. But here's another thing that people don't know. They're much happier if they're kept abreast.
Yep.
Than not knowing. If you got to keep delaying, as long as you are the one that contacts them first, they're much more forgiving than they don't hear about it. Contact the people and let them know.
Yeah. You don't want somebody to ghost you.
Right. Because again, I ordered this up in November, and I figured it'd be done by mid-February. That's 3 months. That's okay. If it was 6 months to a year, there was other builders that I could have gotten in on. I wanted him, but there was other builders. You know what I mean? The timeline was part of the consideration. And then I haven't been playing the dulcimer the whole time. Because like I said, I didn't want to get locked in on the diatonic scale. When I got the chromatic, I didn't want to have to relearn all the songs again. Because they're not going to be played the same. Because I've got more frets. And there's songs that I just can't play on diatonic. Because they don't have the frets. So again, I stopped playing on that. So, I mean, I got a guitar. I've got several guitars. But, yeah, I have my guitar. I'm doing fine. But it ain't the same. I want a dulcimer. I want a dulcimer. Damn it. So, it'll come. It'll be fine.
It will, and you'll be able to produce some pretty good videos out of it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, you will.
Yeah. And in the next week and a half or so, I think that I'll be ordering up another 30-yarder dumpster over at the Vermont property. I'll be busy there. It's like, crap. It'll be easier this time. I mean, you've seen it since most of the stuff was all out. It'd be a lot easier than when the house was full and then I had to sort through things.
Things you wanted and things you don't.
Yeah, it's crap. Like I said, I got a shed full of crap. It's not, I say that, but it's just like chisels and planes and old stuff that the average person, they couldn't use that anyways. It's not like I've got shit ton of power tools. No, this is all old stuff. Now, I can use it, but it takes up space. And you saw the size. I got a small shed. It's not really big. It's fine if it wasn't also lawnmower, snowblower, leaf blower, my weed whackers and everything else. Everything goes in there. If all of that was someplace else, I'd have some room, but I don't because it's got everything in it.
Well, we're working on that.
Yeah, we're working on that. That's fine. I'm not complaining. I'm just letting people know exactly how it is. So when I say it's got a lot of shit, yeah, it's not like, oh my God, no, it's it's just ain't shit anybody else can use.
Well, it's like, yeah, but some of the stuff, like the hand tools and stuff, not everybody knows how to use them.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not stuff. It's not like, oh, I got a skill saw and I got this and this. No, it's this hand augers, chisels, hand saws, just old stuff, planes, jointers, old stuff, not new stuff.
Yeah, stuff that you and I learned how to use.
Yeah, but just right now, just taking up space. I need to get stuff out of the way and get some new shelving in there, and then I can put stuff in this. But I just brought the stuff over, and it's like, oh, where are we going? And I had stuff out in the Frankenzebo in the wintertime that wouldn't fit in the shed. It's like I got a table out there. It's like, So, yeah, we'll get it sorted out. It's fine. Fine as wine.
It'll work out.
It'll work out. Ain't a thing. Ain't nothing but a thing. Nothing to worry about. Just stuff. It's stacked. You know, I got a bunch of pewter stuff. When I say pewter stuff, it's for making pewter stuff. I grew up casting pewter, and I've got stuff here that I was casting over the years too, but I got all the other stuff. Just gotta sort it out, set it aside.
Speaking of casting, I just purchased myself a lead melting pot, electric one.
Yeah.
And old, so I'm gonna start making shotgun slugs.
Oh, good.
So.
Yeah, like I got all the guns I got all the old guns I got, not modern. All the old guns I got all of the casting stuff all set up. Yep.
Now I just got to scrounge. I got, I don't know, 100 pounds or so of lead. So
good job. Yeah, I don't have 100 pounds. I may have 40. Yeah, I think I may get 40 pounds lead.
Yeah, well, I got to get more. But.
Yeah, I got less than that of pewter. Lead's cheaper though.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be shooting pewter ammunition. That's crosses and stuff like that. Spoons.
Pewter out of a pew pew.
Pew pew. Yeah, that's not a good use. Because you know what? It may look like it'll kill a werewolf, but you're just going to piss them off because it ain't silver.
Well,
it'll look silver. It ain't silver. Poor man silver. I guess then you could kill poor vampires.
Yeah.
Poor werewolves.
Yeah.
Tin copper and antimony. Anybody that says, "Oh, pewter's got lead in it," pewter ain't had lead in it for hundreds of years. It's tin, copper, and antimony. Yep. So again, if somebody tries to tell you, "Oh, pewter," you're going to get lead poisoning from eating off of that pewter plate or using that pewter spoon. Yeah, unless it's something from the 1500s, maybe they ain't had lead in pewter for hundreds of years.
Well,
tin, copper, and antimony.
And like with lead, the only way that it can actually kill you is either when you're casting it from overheating it, or you ingest it. But to touch it, you
Or
don't.
if you're shot, they can you can shoot you with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the lead poisoning. People don't normally die of lead poisoning. I mean, you can. The explorers that went up in the Arctic, because all their canned food was sealed with lead, but that took over a shit ton of time.
Yeah.
And we grew up with lead. It had lead paint and lead pipes and stuff like that. You could get long-term lead poisoning, but it generally is not going to kill you. It can slow your mental development and cause you to be a little bit more violent than normal and stuff like that. But yeah, you're not gonna die. No, but no pewter. Eat with pewter. You can do it. It does not have lead in it. It'll look like lead. Pewter that's oxidized turns gray, looks just like lead.
Yep.
But yeah, you can just buff that right up and turn shiny again, but ain't got no lead. No lead in it.
Nope. And the only way it can kill you is if it's in a pewter knife and somebody stabs you with
it. Or they shoot you with it. That's they shoot it. Pour it in your eye sockets or something. Yeah, just touching it's not gonna be a problem. Donna says, God, that's what my problem is. Oh, violence and stuff, slow mental development and violence. Yeah, it's caused by lead poisoning. Yeah. No, it's a scientific fact. I don't know if that's your problem, but yes, that's what it does. They were figuring in the 60s and 70s with childhood behavioral issues. They said might have been because of lead exposure. Well, we had freaking lead in everything. The paint for the bathtubs had lead in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, had lead everywhere.
Look at the old, our old clocks that had the hands on it, and it had the glow in the dark.
Oh, that's radioactive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of that, what are those plates? The radioactive plates. What the hell were they? You can still buy them too. People sell them in yard sales. Let's see here.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of what the hell.
Radioactive plates. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Fiestaware.
Yes.
Yep, Fiestaware. You could actually bring a Geiger counter up on it.
That was what they would paint on.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the paint used in the curing and painting process. Yeah. Fiestaware, red radioactive. Yeah.
That's like I know, was it probably 5 or 6 years ago when they were, I don't know, maybe it was during COVID, and they were having such a hard time getting sheetrock, and they were importing it from China, and then they realized everything that was in it, so they stopped doing it.
Oh, I'd imagine, yeah. Oh, Laurel, you didn't know that they were radioactive? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like, Fiestaware. It was looked like a cross between a plastic and China plates, the stoneware plates. Yeah, the paint was radioactive. Yeah. You get some Fiestaware now still because you can find it out there.
Yeah.
And you put a Geiger counter on it. You just it'll just go through the roof. Holy shit. And people were eating off of that shit. Yeah. Yes. Laurel says, I know people that collect that stuff. Yeah. That's part of the lure. That's part of the attractiveness of collecting it now, is because people know that it's radioactive. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you imagine walking into an antique store with a Geiger
counter and just going in and seeing, why not? Hey, check it out. Yeah. But yeah, that's the lure to them now. That's the draw. Is that they're radioactive. Yeah. I mean, people worry about, like microwaves and stuff like that. It's like, no, they don't put out shit. Just nothing. Click. click. Go over a Fiestaware plate and the thing goes crazy. Holy shit, Chernobyl plates. Yep. Well, now you know, Laurel. Don't be eating off of them. Somebody wants to show them. You can see you can see them and you can handle them. They're fine.
Yep.
Just don't stay around them because radioactivity, your body will regrow the cells. You'll regrow the cells, and it's accumulative.
Right.
So you've got to have a lot in a short amount of time and not be able to recover from it. So yeah, you can be around them and stuff. Just don't. Yeah, you can touch them. You can. That's fine. But I wouldn't be eating all your dinners and stuff off of them. And just no. Put it in a lead line box or something like that. You wouldn't even need that. Just put it store it away from people and you're fine. But yeah, they're radioactive.
Yeah. Imagine the thousands of people that ate off of those plates. You know,
we should all be dead. The shit that we went through, we should all be dead.
I know.
Yeah. Helmets? Nobody had fucking bike helmets.
Nope. All those
making jumps and jumping over your friends and shit. You know, it's like, no.
all those 14-foot metal jungle gyms and
without nice soft stuff underneath it. Some of the shit was on asphalt.
Yeah.
It was paved. We survived. Hey, bones heal. You get stronger, and you find out what your limits are. And what was that?
You don't do it again.
No, well, you try not to.
Yeah.
You learn your limits. You heal. Hey, it's like I always said, I wasn't too worried about, hey, the kids will heal. That's fine. As long as you don't have like compound fractures and shit sticking out and stuff I can't fix, then that's fine. But yeah, let the kids get bumps and bruises and scrapes and they'll heal.
Well, growing up, any of the kids that, did break an arm or a leg or something, that was like a badge of honor.
Yeah.
They come in and sign it.
There's got to be somebody in your class with a broken bone at some time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's the one now? Yeah.
That was the story.
Yeah.
I was doing this and I fell down and I, broke my arm.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Broke your wrist and broke your leg. You got to have a broken leg.
Yeah.
There's a cast from the thigh down. With your toes wiggling out the end. You got to have some shit like that.
Yeah.
Laurel says our playground at school was paved. Tore up knees and hands and flying off that deadly merry-go-round. Yeah. Not only flying off the merry-go-round, but it was hot as fuck. Hot. Same way with the slides. Hot. Oh my God! You would better have shorts or jeans long enough because you're going to get burned to shit sliding down that thing. Donna says her thing was stitches, no broken bones. Yeah, I've had broken bones and I've had stitches. Yeah, I got scars here and there. Growing up, service, police work. I can tell you, okay, this came from here and that came from there. I got another one over here. I got another one over on my leg over here. And yeah. Laurel says the 20-foot slide that was metal. Yes.
Yeah.
And you couldn't look at it. It was shiny slick from all the kids sliding down. So you couldn't look at it because you'd get blinded. But man, you had better not have any exposed skin when you're sliding down that damn thing.
And you would go fast, too.
You go fast. Yeah, well, because it's slick. All them kids sliding down it, slick. And again, same way with the merry-go-round. They're the merry-go-rounds. If you had the ones that were painted, you were okay. But if they weren't painted, they'd be hot just like the damn slides.
We used to get on them and try to make each other sick.
Yeah, or try not to slide off, because if they were hot and slick like the slide, the faster you got going, the harder it was, and you'd go sliding off that damn thing. Yeah. You don't have that shit now. You can't do that.
No. This country's gotten so wussified, it's not funny.
Don't get me started. Laurel says girls had to wear dresses for school. Yowza. Yeah, fine if the dress stayed underneath you. Didn't? Yeah. Not that I would personally know because I didn't wear dresses, but I understand the physics behind it all. Donna says, I think kids nowadays have no immunity because they don't eat enough. Yeah, and their parents try to sanitize everything. Remember we talked about this back a while ago when the sanitization was the kick that was well before COVID. So again, kids end up getting more sick than they were before. Let kids be kids. Get them exposed. Peggy says, I'm very tired from yard work today, so good night all, and thank you, John. You're most welcome, Peggy. Thank you for stopping in.
Well, it's like...
Oh, it's after 10.
Drank out of a brook or,
Yeah, or out of a damn fire, out of a hose. Just a regular hose.
Airs.
Yeah. You just let it run until it's not warm. And then there you go. That's your sanitization. Is let it run till it's not warm. When it gets cold, then drink it. That's there you go. You're not going to get any chunks that way.
Well,
oh goodness.
I can tell you, growing up, our town water came from a pond, and they did not stop you from going fishing and everything else in there, but they pumped water out of it.
Yeah.
And then when they decided that everything was turning green so they put chlorine in it, and then they put so much chlorine in it that every time you turn the faucet on, you smell like you opened up a jug of Clorox.
Yeah, it stinks.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's the way it used to be. It's not like today.
Yeah. Different world.
Different world, exactly.
Donna says she carried a skirt in a bag for my secretarial classes. Me too. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Well, I had secretarial classes. Yeah, I learned how to. Oh, back when we were doing typing, it was before computers. Learned how to type on standard typewriters, and then when they got the electric typewriters, and they had the ones with the little balls on the top. That was cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that was cool. That's back when they taught kids shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I used to type 90 words a minute. Now, I couldn't. I might be able to type with my two fingers.
Yeah, I'm somewhere between probably. I'm 60 easy.
Yeah.
But anywhere between 60 and 90 on a good day, and I have to know the keyboard. I can't go from like this keyboard here and my laptop. It screws me up because they're different sizes. They're not. The muscle memory is different. So yeah.
How many of the these girls here, they were taught shorthand in school?
Yeah, I didn't learn shorthand. My sister did. My sister, because she actually took I took typing.
Yeah.
I didn't take secretarial. I took typing, and then we learned both the typewriters. Again, that's before computers. And then when computers came out, you learned basic code, and they had the computers with the paper strips with the magnetic thing on it and stuff. Yeah, this is like old school. Young folks joining in now are like, what the hell is he talking about? Yeah, we've come a long ways.
Well, it's like kids nowadays. If you gave them a rotary phone and said call somebody, they wouldn't know how to do it.
Yeah, I saw the videos of that shit. Yeah. Like, okay, this is the number. Dial the number.
What?
It's hence the term dial. You're dialing the number. Laurel says, one girl in my class typed about 120 words a minute. I was lucky 30 to 40. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm 60 without a problem. I'm somewhere between 60 and 90. Somewhere in there. But, yeah.
Yeah, because we can hear you typing sometimes, and it's like, I say to myself, man, he's better than me. A lot better.
Oh, I'm pretty good. Some of the time, especially right here, I get a lot of typos, though, because I'm sitting at a slight angle, and I'm not used to the keyboard. But if I'm just typing regular, I just go. We
had a teacher that when she taught us typing, she would be staring at the paper
Mm-hmm.
and never look at the keyboard itself.
Yeah,
Ever.
I just glance every once in a while. Yeah, but we got graded on that. It's like you're not supposed to look at the keyboard. It's just like home row, ASDF, JK, no, wait, ASDF, JKL semicolon. Yeah, home row. And the keyboards on F and J will have a little nub on them so that you can line your fingers up. And then you just go, and then up and down, up and down. Yeah. It's not the most efficient. It's not the most efficient the layout. QWERTY. They had another one that was actually faster, but it was so fast you couldn't. By the time they moved it into the electrics couldn't keep up with the keystrokes.
Yeah.
So the QWERTY keyboard came into fashion because it slows you down just enough, so that the mechanisms for the electric, and it was mainly the not the ball ones, but it was the the swinging fingers. They don't get all. I can do that. If you put me on a manual typewriter, I type fast enough to just get those things stuck together.
Yeah.
Which is not
that
fun.
Hit me off.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Like, damn it! I got to reach up and push him back.
Laurel says, then you screwed up the very last number. Start over. Yeah, with the phone dialing. Yeah,
Yeah.
Or you get halfway through it and your finger slips out of it. Yeah, son of a bitch. Okay, just now you hang up the phone, start again.
Yeah. Or even before that, you used to be able to just call the operator and say, "I want so and so," and
Yeah.
she'd say, "Or click." And
We had party lines back then.
yeah,
I
she'd be
forget when
listening
the party line stopped.
Yeah.
Growing up, we had a party line.
Yeah, we did too.
Had half the people down the road. It's a long road, but yeah, we all on the party line.
You had to know your ring.
Had to know your ring, and if you picked up and somebody was on it, you just use good form and just hang up the damn phone.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, is what it is. Now everybody's got these computers that they carry around, and here's my. Oops! Stop. There we go. My computer phone. There we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. That's my line hitting the damn thing. But yeah, so now everybody's got unlimited data, and they all got their own phone numbers, and
but everybody still thinks that nobody's listening.
yeah. Laurel said we only had one other person on the party line. Our number was 227. I don't recall what our number was.
Yeah, I don't either.
I can tell. I'm not going to tell you, but I don't know my cell phone number, but I know my phone number growing up. Not the party line one, but our own genuine line. I can tell you that. I'm not going to tell you what it was, but I know what it is right off the top of my head. Rattle it right off. Can't tell you my cell phone number, though.
Yeah. People ask me, what's so-and-so's number or what's this number? And I'll say, hang on a minute, I got to look it up. Like, I don't remember that shit anymore. I don't have to.
Yeah, the phone, it's there.
The only thing I remember is I remember dates. I don't even remember all of my kids' dates of birth, which is bad. But
yeah, I don't. Only one.
Yeah.
I only know one. Well,
yeah.
Yeah, only one. That's the last one. But hers is kind of a special day, so it's easy to remember. It's like her age. I can tell you her age. Her age, she's 25 this year. Or 24 this year. She's 24 this year. Why? Well, it's 2024. So there you go. She is a millennial. The rest of them, it's like, okay, 32, 37, 39, 32, 37, 39, maybe 40 now. I'd have to do the math.
But I remember my Social Security number. That I'll never
Yep,
forget.
I remember that. Well, that was also my service number, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. 397-688-3187. There you go. It's like, oh shit, everybody's going to be looking it up. You won't be able to find it. It's not there.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. Funny. Laurel says our number growing up is still in use. My sister lives the family home. Yeah, mine growing up was still in use up until, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago or something like that. So.
Yeah, see here they changed all their phone numbers, so they're all different.
Yeah, did they?
Yeah.
Influx and then have to add in. I know some places they've added new area codes in and stuff like that, and that'll screw everybody's stuff up. So I don't know. I got a cell phone number. That's all I know.
Yeah.
I've got like rewards numbers from
Yeah.
phone numbers that I don't even have anymore. Just ding, 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 there you go. There's the rewards number right there. I don't try to dial it. It's not my phone. Hasn't been my number for 2 phone cycles.
Yeah.
I think it's 29. No, let's see here. See, I can't remember. If I had a one of those pads, I could probably whiz it out, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. That's that muscle memory shit again.
Yeah.
Just like passcodes and stuff like that. I know it by the keypad. Like, right. I don't know what that. Give me a keypad. There it is. Right. Don't ask me what it is. Give me a pad.
Yeah.
I'll do it for you. Yeah. It is what it is. Hey, and it is just after 20 after 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a good show. Got another show coming up Thursday. Again, anyone who is going to drop in at any other time, you want to help out, you want to show your gratitude, there's links in the description of the show. If not, just show up and yak away. See you on Facebook. I'll be up bright and early tomorrow morning again. Starting stuff up. What's the weather supposed to be like tomorrow, Gus?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
Damn it. I think it's supposed to be fine. It was supposed to be getting better throughout the week. The beginning part of the week was supposed to be worse, and I think it'll be pretty good by Friday, if my memory serves me right.
Yeah, I really don't know. I haven't looked. I don't care. So
Thursday? Did I say Tuesday? I know. Did I say Tuesday?
You said Thursday.
Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday, right?
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was right. Or did I say the next show was on Thursday?
You said the next show was on Thursday.
I was thinking ahead. Next show is on Sunday. Tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Next show is Sunday. See, I need you folks to keep my itinerary in line.
I thought you were going to surprise us.
No, I got another show tomorrow. There you go. No, I don't. Judy says good night, y'all. Hey, thanks for showing up, Judy.
Good night, Judy.
You too, Donna and Peggy, and she's already gone. And whoever else. I always end up forgetting somebody. It's not on purpose. It's late. Laurel says, I hope everyone has a good night and rest of the week. We damn well better. We all deserve it. But yeah, I think it's supposed to be getting better towards the end of the week. Maybe I'll take the missus out for a drive this weekend. Not to my place in Vermont. Just a freaking drive.
Yeah.
I wanted to this last weekend, but then Mother Nature said, not having it. So hopefully this week we'll be able to get out.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It would be nice. But I will see you all on Facebook. Been getting in more shit. I guess it's the season. Everybody's shooting me off messages. Hey, John, what do you think of this? Hey, John, did you see that? Hey, what's up with this? Back to no, this is bullshit. That's bullshit. No, it's not here. This is not here. But I enjoy it. And I get back with folks and clear up any misconceptions. So again, if folks have any questions, go ahead and shoot me off a message and say, hey, John, what's up with this? If I don't know, I'll find out. I usually know. But yeah, Sunday, next show, same time, same place. Until then, on Facebook, y'all know how to get in contact with me. Gus will probably get in contact with me way before then. Gus won't leave me alone. Says, I got your number. I got your number, damn it. I guess. Yes, you do. All right. Well, y'all have a good night. God bless. Take care.
Good night, everyone.